palm trees. We sip a little ginger and lime tea. You know, Wolaba cool like a calm breeze. Rasta take it easy like Chris on a corkless. We in the streets, see police, but we don't snitch. Cause we real to the thing, better know this. Aboriginal tell them long time we won't switch.
yeah.
No, we got the roots and we won't switch.
Hey.
Red snapper with the fried patacones.
Yes.
Yeah, you know a real dapper than this. Smooth criminal anytime the song hits. Caribbean sunburn hot and the vibes can't done non-stop, no.
Hey.
Pretty gal full up like sharp and the reggae music step on top, whoa.
Hey. Hey.
You know where to find me. Step on the beach under palm trees. We sip a little ginger and lime tea. You know Wolaba cool like a calm breeze.
Warrior, listen, pull up selector.
Oy, oy.
Pull up selector right here. So at we Caribe Whappin, the one and only returning home. Bobby Hustle in the house. Reggae artist, listen to me. Lyrics flowing out of him, yes, like fire. Wanna hear that? Blessed love.
Brand new thing on the Feel All Right rhythm produced by Positive Studio, Fire Lion Music, right here in Wolaba. A Wolaba thing, this and that.
All right, tell them for me I will have a thing this. All I want to welcome all around the world, all around the country. Want to forward to Wolaba because this is the kind of talent coming out of here, right here at Red Snapper. Talking about this song, Red Snapper. Hey, I love
Red
it.
snapper with the fried patacones. Hey.
You don't know. Thank you so much, Bobby
Yeah.
Hustle. Let's get into this thing right now.
Good for be home.
I know it's right. Listen, Bobby, we're going to go right into it because the people them know say no time for joke, no time for ramp. We're going right into the juiciness of the conversation. Most people know who Bobby Hustle is. But who is Bobby Hustle when the lights go off? When you're not on stage? The man. Tell me a little bit about that, please.
The man Bobby Hustle, who most people don't know when the lights go off, is a learning man, a growing man, a prayerful man, a spiritual man, a grateful man, a creative man, a repenting man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I've never had anyone answer that question like that before. And I'm sitting next to you and I feel the profound sincerity as I'm looking straight in your eyes when you're answering that question. This man said him is a thankful man, a thankful man. Bobby, you said something very interesting. All those words that you put together in one. Why that description? What have you been through that has shaped you to be that person when the lights are off?
Well, this is a good question because we're here in Wolaba, and we were just talking off the camera about my experience here in Wolaba. And right now we're in 2026. This is 10 years since I first come to Wolaba. Now I'm an artist. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a reggae singer, songwriter. Currently branching out into some other genres as well of songwriting. But I first come to Wolaba on Gira Promocional in 2016 with my brethren Aborija, and I was promoting my debut album. And you know how things can happen sometimes, wrong place, wrong time. I ended up being arrested and charged with drug trafficking by the OIJ and the Fiscalía aquí in Limon. And so my experience with Wolaba and with Limon and Costa Rica is very different from many other people who come from foreign to visit this beautiful place. The reason I answered the question originally that you asked me, who is Bobby Hustle off of the stage when the camera's not on me, is because this place grew me in so many amazing ways. Wow. And so many beautiful ways. Looking back 10 years, I can say I'm a different person. Same soul, same heart, but grown, you know, from the seed to the tree. And so it's a real pleasure to be here with you all and with We Caribe Whappin, and just to share my story and to give back, to start to give back and to contribute, because 10 years ago I went to trial. It really was 8 years ago, because I spent 2 years fighting to have the opportunity for a trial. And then I finally get the trial in Limon Center. We get the trial and they say no culpable after 3 days of trial.
Innocent man.
100% innocent.
Blessed be Jah.
So they give me back my passport and I flew home and I said, I'm not sure if I want to return. Like, of course, my heart is with the people who took care of me when I had nothing, but I feel I need to go home and be with my family, see my mother, try to pick up the pieces of my career that had fallen quiet for 2 years, and many things changed for me. But in the time that I was away from Wolaba, I kept having this feeling in my heart, like, man, you have to return. One day you have to return. Not just to experience the culture, but to see my family here. Mi familia adoptiva aquí in Puerto Viejo.
Yes.
And so last year, 2025, I came back. I overcame my fears and my traumas of, self-doubt and wondering if the system was going to try to lock me up again, or, I didn't know exactly. I'd never been through this situation before, so I didn't know what the other side looked like. And then I realized, like, man, something in my heart is telling me I have to return. So I decided I'm going to give it a shot. And I went through and I came back down to Wolaba in October of 2025.
Wow.
And it was such a beautiful experience to reconnect with the land and la cultura and la gente, and to just be here and to feel like the full circle of the whole thing,
Exactly,
and
yes.
like, wow, I made it. And I feel so good to be home,
Yes.
And so now I realize, man, if I can do it once, I can do it again. So I need to start returning. And I've always had this feeling of like, how can I give back to these people? So really, it's a blessing that you and me link up, because I'm ready to do the work,
Listen, I'm grateful.
And that's why I answer your first question the way I answered.
Yes.
Because in the time, from them time till now, there's a lot of growth.
Yeah.
And a lot of self-rediscovery.
Yes.
And the mission is just getting started, like,
yes.
I make music with a message. And so the message has to be transmitted to the people.
And you know what? I like so we're touching on the music, because what do you have to know about Bobby Hustle? I listen to him sing them. I listen to the lyrics. Your lyrics is full of high vibration. Your lyrics are filled. I can see the growth in the lyrics, filled with message, consciousness, love, purity. I feel like initially when you answer the question, we're talking about a man who has been through experiences and has come through humble and has come through with more to give, right, than to take. And I love that. And on behalf of Wolaba people and all of us, we thank you. Because when you talk about Wolaba and you talk about coming back and connecting to the land, connecting to the people, you mentioned something in your story about when you was going through that hard time in your life, Wolaba embraced you.
Yeah.
And by Wolaba, we don't just mean the place. People have to know, say, Wolaba is a people. Tell us a little bit about the people of Wolaba that embrace you, because some of us feel like them come here and them don't get no help. That's not true. We are tribal people and we're giving, loving people. Blessed love. Tell the people them about Wolaba people.
Some of the best people on the planet, man. I've been all over the place, and there's no place like Wolaba. I have never felt an energy like you feel in this place.
Wow.
So again, to go back to 2016, I was arrested. I was locked up. They put me in Limon. I was in the jail in Limon for 1 week. And when I had my audiencia with the court, to see if they were going to send me to jail for longer, or if I was going to get my things back to go home, or we didn't know what was going to happen. But the public defender, he realized that there was a law in the Costa Rican High Court, or the Central American High Courts, that said if the person accused is over 18 years old, did not commit a murder, or isn't being accused of murder, is from foreign but has connections in the country, then it behooves the government to let them live with the person instead of putting them behind jail bars on the taxpayer's dollar, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This is a law, or
Yeah, it is a law.
is a precedent.
Yeah.
So he went to my brethren, who I barely knew at the time. You know, I known Jordy Select the Ghetto. I knew him for 10 days.
Wow.
He went to him and said to him, you know, is there a way that if we present this law, this precedent to the court, can Bobby come live with you and your family? And Jordy's mother, Miss Joanna, and his abuela, rest in peace.
Big up to Miss Joanna and rest in peace. Yes,
Miss Perlina.
Miss Perlina, yes, man. Miss
Yeah.
Perlina is an icon in the community.
Yeah, rest in peace, Miss
Yes,
Perlina.
rest
She
in peace for sure.
they came to the court that day and they said, yeah man, we know Bobby. He can live with we.
Wow.
If one person in our family eats, everybody else gotta eat.
No, man, what you talk about?
And so the court let me go live with them. And so for 9 months time, I was living over in Puerto Viejo behind Lazy Man.
Wow.
You know, over in that area
yes, there. Yes.
And they gave me a little room with a little mosquito net because, you know, a white man catch mosquito bite like, whoa.
Yeah.
And they took care of me, man. They gave me food.
Man.
They gave me food. They gave me clothes. They gave me shelter. They gave me love. They gave me hope. They gave me faith.
I'm feeling emotional as you're
They
talking
gave
about
me
it.
everything. So they became my adopted family, you know, like my mother still back in the United States. Every time, you know, I talk to Jordy, and every time I talk to Miss Joanna or even talk about them, she says, "I'll make sure you give them my love, please."
Wow.
Like they saved me, you know.
Yeah.
And they spoke to some people in the town because at that time, you know, I didn't have anything really, and the government took my wallet, they took my phone, they took my passport. I was just back on the street. I had nothing, you know, and they said, they went around to the different restaurants in Puerto Viejo and they said, look, this man is a good man. He doesn't have anything. If you can feed him, you come to Reposteria Perlina and we'll give you the equivalent in patty or in, so they made a deal with the different people. So I would go have a meal somewhere, you know, and then it was free of charge for me. Because I didn't have anything, but it was all because of the love of the community, you know?
Wow.
And so I know in my heart that like me and Wolaba is a forever thing, you know? Like I have to figure, there's no way I could possibly actually repay you, but I have to try, you know? And so when I finally get over my my fear of returning, and it's not a fear of returning to Wolaba, it's a fear of going through the system, you know?
I understand.
Because really the system lied on my name and they accused me of something I wasn't even a part of. So the whole 2-year process of me being found not guilty was stressful. It was very stressful. Yes. And I didn't know, it was my first time really dealing with like false accusations on such a level like that. Anyway, so I had to get over that. And when I finally got over that, to return to this place and to feel the love, and people look upon me, they say, what?
Yes.
Bobby, you're there again, you know?
Yes, yes.
You know? And it's like, just to feel the love, you know? I was like, this is my place. I feel me place this. So I have to figure out a way to be involved as much as possible, which is why it's a blessing to link you.
Blessed love.
And to begin the process, you know?
Yes, yes. Listen, Wolaba. Listen, Costa Rica. Listen, my Caribbean people and all of you out there, so the audience listening to this. You have to understand how much this means to me and how much it means to our town, because many things happen and transcend in the town. We have such great talent, you being one of those talents. And Bobby has come back. You put on a concert yesterday. The day before that, we did some jamming. You got lyrics coming out of your ears. I don't know how you do it, boy. This is a lyrical genius. But out of all of that, I love to know that we are blessed with what you have to offer in the reggae music. your love. And as far as giving back to Wolaba, listen, those beautiful words, that story, that's giving back. Because somebody is listening to that and needed that to know that they're in the right place. There's still good people in the world. People need hope. But more than anything, Bobby, them take care of you so you can forward back to do this. There's so much more to come. There's so much more to come. Let me ask you something now. You went through all of that now, and that one shaped the music. During the 8 years that you was going through that journey, because you come out with a testament, you come out on top. What was going on with the music? Were you having a blockage? Were you writing? Were you building up the thing for what you're doing now? Because what I hear yesterday was pure fire.
So I started the music in 2010, releasing music. I did 5 years beer touring, beer traveling, recording upon rhythm after rhythm after rhythm, working with people from Europe, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Japan, all over.
Wow.
Then I get locked up in Costa Rica. And my career was going up, and then it flatlined, and then it just stopped. Because, you know, people forget about you quick.
Yeah. In the industry, yeah.
2016, 2017, my name just dropped off the map. I came back to the United States in 2018, started to rebuild my thing. I had a vision of moving to Los Angeles. The whole time I was here in Costa Rica, when I was in jail, you know, waiting for the first audiencia, my flight left from San Jose to go to Los Angeles, and I was supposed to move in with my brethren who's a drummer.
Okay.
And we were going to start the Bobby Hustle band in Los Angeles to begin touring around the United States. Because before that, I was doing old sound system shows.
Okay.
You know, like all over the world, but sound system style. I never had my own band.
Okay.
And I had this vision of starting the band that got cut short temporarily while I was dealing with this trial and tribulation here in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to the United States in 2018, did a little working under the table here and there, made some money, got enough to buy a car, moved to Los Angeles. And in that time, I began the process of rebuilding my career. So I started to record and network and reconnect with people and start to build my name up. 2018, 2019, I finally got over the hump of like, okay, I can go tour again. I can go trust people again. And, you know, because of trauma me did deal with.
Yeah.
So like I had to learn to trust.
Yes.
You know? And so I began to tour again. And then 2020 hit. And Pandemia. COVID time.
Yeah.
So I was already used to just cooling out and waiting for my time because 2016, 2017. So I went back into writing mode. I said, you know what? We're not going to get any shows right now. We're not going to be touring right now. Let me go be creative and just start writing. So in 2020, I released 20 songs.
Whoa, yeah.
In 2021, I released close to 20 songs.
Wow.
2022, I released many songs. By time 2023 came around, the pandemia, it had lifted a little bit, right? So I started to move around again and tour, and I started a band. And then I began to tour around the Western United States with my band. We did that for some time. And then 2024 happened, and, you know, some personal things happened in my life, relationship-wise, where I kind of fell into a funk.
Okay.
You know, and sometimes creativity, it's not automatic, you know, like, and in that time, I had a lot of time to reflect on what had happened the last, at that point, 8 years. And maybe I needed a break from writing. So I only released maybe 2024, I must only release like 4 songs. 2025, only 3 songs. And now we're back in 2026. I'm starting to come out of that funk, you know, and I'm writing and recording again and feeling the energy again.
Right.
And it's all because of the ability to pause and reflect and realize how grateful and how thankful and humbled this journey has been for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sometimes you have to stop and look back to see where you're going to go forward.
Absolutely.
You know, and so I have a renewed spirit coming back here, you know. I started reading the Bible again, to be honest.
Wonderful. Yeah, because you mentioned spirituality earlier when
I've always been a very spiritual youth.
Do you identify with any religion
I will
or
say at
way
the,
of life?
you know, I was raised Christian.
Okay.
I was baptized Christian. I left the church on my own as a teenager. It wasn't serving me at the time. I found Rasta. I delved deep into Rastafari tradition and culture
Okay.
and overstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I let that guide me for many years, a decade or so,
Okay.
with blinders on to everything else, you know. And Rastafari and Jamaican music was my identity,
Gotcha.
even as a foreign youth, like,
Gotcha.
you know, and really that informs my music so much because, you know, I'm an American. I make reggae music, but my reggae music is world reggae music. It's international reggae music. It's reggae that doesn't sound like all of the other American reggae artists.
Okay.
You know, for better or worse, you know.
Right. No, I love the music. I heard it. It's fire, man.
Thank you.
It's fire.
I started going back to church last year and reading the Bible and getting in touch with, you know, Selassie was a Christian, you know,
Yes.
and everything that he did was informed by Christ consciousness. And so really trying to come back into that knowledge and understanding is very important for me. I would say I'm a Christian now.
Respect.
And I'm a human first and foremost.
Yes, I love that.
But I also, when I was younger, I studied a lot of Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism.
So you're informed. You're informed on the different ones.
You know, I'm rather informed, probably more than the average person, but there's still much to learn. You know?
Always. Now, let me ask you something because we have to get into a little bit of juiciness. You mentioned going through something personal. I have to fast because the people don't go and vex if I don't fast. I imagine it's woman business. Did you break a heart? Yes, I have to ask. Did you break a heart or did your heart get broken? Be honest with me, don't lie.
My heart get broke.
Your heart get broke. Okay, that's so that means during that time.
But really and truly, you know, everything is give and take, yin and yang, black and white, up and down, day and night. I broke hearts, you know. And
karma.
I must say.
So now, what can we tell the people about Bobby right now when it comes to him love life? Because we want to know. Don't we want to know? Yes, we want to know. Girlfriend or if anybody wants to contact you, are you available, single, and ready? Or you're not yet?
You know, I was having a conversation with my brethren today about looking for someone who's healed. But the truth is, no one is healed. Everyone is healing.
There you go.
You know, so I'm now actively seeking someone, a partner, who's also healing. In the process of growth. We say dating with intention, you know?
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, you know, when I was younger, I grew up with a single mom and I didn't know if I wanted that. I didn't know if I wanted a family, you know, like I had a different experience with families than, you know, the traditional like healthy family. So I wasn't sure if that was for me. But through my
journey,
therapy and journey and healing, I realized that is for me if I want it.
You want it, yeah.
You know, and
do you want it?
I want it.
All right, you know, hear that, ladies? Bobby Hustle is available and actively not seeking, but he is here for whenever Jack can send him the right person.
I'm not seeking, I'm attracting.
Exactly. I'm not seeking him, just chilling and living life, but he is attracting and willing and able. Listen to me, ladies. Listen to me. When you go to him Instagram right now and send him messages and do what you don't have to do because this is a good person. Please tell the people if they want to find you, if they want to connect. Where do they go? No, I have to make with the girls.
Yo, this is funny. I didn't realize this was gonna be a dating site.
Yes, this will be a thing. Still, we want to learn about the music. We want to follow him. We want support. And those of you who want to get to know him because you're not looking for a husband or a man. I'm being messy. Tell the people then where we can hear the music.
Never know say it would come out to this.
Where we can find you, Bobby? Music, get to know what going on with you, where you're going to be, where you're having shows.
Sure. You know, doesn't matter what platform you listen to music on. It could be Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. Type in Bobby Hustle, BOBBYHUSTLE, and y'all go find me.
All right.
If you want to find me on the social media networks like Instagram, Facebook, same thing you have to do. Bobby Hustle. On Instagram, it's Bobby Hustle Official.
Obviously,
spelled in English.
Me follow him, you know. So if you're not looking for me, you're not going to find him too. I just have to put that out there. So listen to me, the music. Let's move to the meat of the thing.
Yeah, man.
What songs do you have right now? Where can people see you? What's coming up next?
Sure.
And who are you working with in Wolaba and in Costa Rica? Very importantly.
Sure. So today we just celebrated the release of a brand new song called One Dance with my brethren Philip McFarlane, Irie Youth, produced in Jamaica. It's on a project called the Lakeport Rhythm with enough big artists already.
Wow.
The song just released today. So you can go check that out on, like I said, whatever platform you listen to music. It's called One Dance, Bobby Hustle and Irie Youth. It's a nice tune.
I heard it yesterday. It's a real nice tune. Go check it out.
3 weeks ago, I released a tune called Heavyweight with my brethren Loud City from Seattle, a friend I grew up with from school days, who's Grammy-nominated producer. We kind of grew together in the music.
Nice.
So he went the production side, I went the artist songwriter side. And he works with everybody from Sizzla, Capleton, Luciano, Luton Fire.
Wow.
You name it, he's worked with them.
Well, when you said Grammy nominated, you already know
he's top of his game, extremely talented producer, and we've known each other since we were 10 years old.
Wow.
So it's a long history there. We released a track called Heavyweight alongside the up and coming Jamaican artist Issa. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Issa, but
yes, I have heard.
Bad singer, wicked artist.
You're working with some powerhouses.
Yeah, I have a next tune coming out in July with Loud City, my brethren from Seattle.
Okay.
Alongside Jamaican greats Wayne Wonder.
No, man.
And Deli Ranks. So
I love Wayne Wonder.
Yeah,
I just love it. I know that tune going to be bad. I tune it in.
I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna play it for you after the interview. I'll play it for you. It's a wicked piece of tune.
I wouldn't do Wolaba no justice if you let us know who you're working with in Wolaba or have worked with in Wolaba as far as we artists down here.
So I have to big up my brethren Aborija every time, you know.
Big up Aborija, yes.
He's the one who brought me here originally and introduced me to this place. So forever grateful to him. I've been in the studio this last week with DJ Chris.
Okay.
Going back in studio tonight with Jaricio.
Big up Jaricio.
You know. I have performed before with the great Johnny Dredd.
Yes, big up Johnny Dredd, of course.
I have tune already from time with Ras Manuel.
Right. Big up Ras Manuel.
I have worked with Selector Herbalist, with the brethren from Cartago, Talawa Reggae Band. Have also worked with Costa Rebel.
Costa Rebel.
My friend Costa Rebel.
I've met him. And big up Herbalist, Whappin.
Yep. And also Zion Productions in Chepe.
Wow.
So I have already worked with a lot of people. One day I know I'm gonna work with Toledo and DJP, same way.
Big up Toledo and DJP. You know, hear the request already, eh? Solicitation right here so pan we Caribe. So no come out of hiding.
Come on, man. And you have to big up my friends Earth Strong. One day I'm gonna work with them as well. We haven't yet come together on a project, but I know that's gonna happen. As well as my brethren Mike Joseph from Limon.
I knew you was gonna say that. Big up Mike Joseph. Hey, I'm waiting for you. All right, you don't know already.
I have to say just one quick aside.
No, say whatever you want.
Mike Joseph has a voice, no man. Like something in Mike Joseph's voice, it touched my heart.
Oh man.
Like I hear it every time I hear a Mike Joseph song, a little piece of my heart breaks in a beautiful way.
Yes.
You know, like you can feel the passion.
He's so passionate. And Him love the music, the culture. I'm just very detailed. I know him personally. Big up yourself, Mike. One of your biggest fans after me, yeah? All right.
Yeah. You know, me and Mike actually have a song that we did together for Zion, must be 10 years ago now, but it never released yet.
We have to release that.
We have to release that, and we have to
Yeah.
do a next tune, bro. An updated version with the artistry. So, you know, I'm sure there's some artists that I'm forgetting.
But you'll get around.
But I know a lot of people here, man.
Yeah.
And Costa Rica coming like my second home. So
And we all love you, man.
yeah.
We all love you. You
Yeah.
don't know already. I'm so excited. I have had the pleasure to be on the same stage, just doing my little rah.
No, man, you have it.
In the light of the shadow of this man. So I am very, very grateful. And really and truly, I must say, I am being inspired and mentored into try to taking it more seriously, doing a little bit more vocal lessons and going to the spaces to do more practice. I do like
That's
to
it.
write, you know, and I like to dibble and dabble, but being around people like you is very inspirational. We can't stay longer, but we will do another segment because there's much more about Bobby Hustle that we need to know. Because we never need to fast too much. Only fast a little bit. But you know, we're going to fast a little bit more next time. So you better be prepared, yes?
Well prepared, well prepared. Thank you so much.
Listen to me. We're going desperate. They're from these people, but we have to do something. We want to thank Red Snapper Restaurant right here in Puerto Viejo, Wolaba, Costa Rica, because they have allotted us this space. They're sponsoring us with space, love, and resource to be able to do this.
Yes.
So
Thank you, Red Snapper, for sure.
absolutely.
Pargo Rojo.
Yeah, Pargo Rojo. And listen, Red Snapper is having an event tonight. They have events on the weekends. So check them out because on the weekends they have events and them sell a good margarita. So check it out. And I would be remiss because Soul Life Travel is one of our sponsors and they sponsor and help and collaborate also with karaoke night.
Okay.
On Thursdays right here at Red Snapper. So we thank everybody that allow us space and that helps us so that we can continue doing Mosai work, Wolaba work, Afro work, human work, and love work. No, so
That is it.
tell the people them something before we retire from this program.
What can I say other than thank you very much for having me? It's my great, sincere pleasure to be here with you. I really appreciate the support
love. You have
and
my
the
support.
unity. And man, I know that this is the beginning.
Yes.
So
Keep it up.
what a blessing.
Blessed love. I know already right here. So at We Caribe, we're gone. Please follow us. Please like us. Look on YouTube and on Instagram for We Caribe Whappin because that is how we're going to get the love. Enough big up and respect to Voces del Caribe as we are in collaboration and them led with platform. So no, already we're running it up and we're gone. Blessed
Bang,
love.
bang, 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 bang.